All right, we're recording.
All right. Thank y'all for agreeing to help us out with this research. It's called a focus group. I'll explain how this works. So this is a discussion, as though you were sitting around just talking to each other. You could agree with each other, or you could disagree with the questions. We do ask that only one person talk at a time, because this is being tape recorded. What you say here will only be used as a reference for our research. Subject is consumer products, specifically those that are purchased as a food source. We're going to discuss your purchasing habits and preferences of those consumer goods. Before we start, does anybody have any questions?
No, I don't believe so.
All right, first question. Let's start out by discussing how often you go to the grocery store, and also what do you look for when you are there?
I go to the grocery store once a month, and I buy in bulk, so I don't have to go multiple times per month.
Okay.
I really don't go to the grocery store that much. I just usually buy whatever kind of food that I want when I'm there one time.
All right.
Go about every other week. Look for what's cheapest, honestly.
I go about every other week too, and just get the small items that I need. Just expect to see.
I never really go. You just eat the Z. I go get a gallon of salads, like maybe once a month or something.
Yeah, I don't really go either. I go to the Z and eat, and when I do go, I try to find cheap food.
I go probably once a month. I usually get like some raw chicken, stuff to cook. Yeah, and still stay healthy while saving money at the same time.
All right. Then the second question, when you're shopping at a grocery store, you look for specific brands. And,
Honestly, it just depends on the product that I'm going to be purchasing. Usually in particular, I like to buy more expensive chicken or meats because I don't want to buy cheap meats because it could perhaps just be not healthy. I don't want that. So.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's really the only time that I would spend more money, like buying meats and stuff, so it'd be more healthy.
Yeah, I'm going to second that. Normally when I get things such as chips or sodas, I don't really care what that is. Especially the cheapest for that. But you're getting high grade stuff.
I'm gonna agree with these guys, just depending on the product. You know, I like to save a buck every now and then, but
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you guys. It's insane.
Yeah, I agree. Certain products you buy at like brand name stuff, but other things you just save money on.
Well, opposed to Patrick's way of shopping as far as the cheapest thing possible, I like to buy quality foods. I feel like they're more tasteful and healthy at the same time.
Is that right?
That is right.
All right. Third question. Do you tend to purchase products based off price or quality? Discuss what type of brands you would consider quality and how much you are willing to spend on an item.
Well, I guess for example, I'd use bread. I like to buy Nature's Own, I think, and I usually get the whole grain bread because it is you can't just buy wheat bread because it's not the same as whole grain bread. So it's really quality. I'm really for quality, and price comes after that. So that's what I have to say about that.
I like quality, but also like price. It depends on what the product is. Going back to the chips thing, yeah. Name brand chips, they're really just gonna taste the same as just eating a bag of chips.
just something to put in your stomach, really,
Yeah.
when it comes down to it.
See, I disagree.
See, Sam's Cola,
Hold on.
let me talk. Sam's Cola,
Get your turn.
it tastes just like Coke, but it's a lot cheaper. And then, also, forgot to mention earlier, I'm gonna look at the bargains, BOGO. You know what I mean? If I want to get one free, I'm going with that 9 times out of 10.
All right.
I like to go with quality over price on certain items, like Kyle said. For instance, Minute Maid orange juice, I'll take that over Laura Lynn any day.
I disagree with that. I like Laura Lynn just because of price.
Yeah, I disagree with Kyle about the quality thing. I don't really care. Just go for price. College student. I save money.
Yeah, I'm all about quality. The top notch is what I like to pay. I don't settle for anything less. So therefore, I'll pay any price for what goes in my body.
Okay. Next question. Do you prefer preparing a meal, or are you more of a grab something and go time?
Definitely about making my food all day. It's healthy. It's how I live my life. Next.
I'm grab something and go. I got stuff to do. I'll be spending all my time in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm always cooking my own food. Ladies love a man who can cook. Yeah.
I prefer to cook my food as well because I feel like if you cook it, the time you put into it is what you get out of it instead of just grabbing something fast food. Whatnot.
I'm not a good cook, so I usually just eat some pizza rolls or something. Get on one day.
Grab and go kind of guy. Got the time to cook.
All right.
Keep them in the kitchen.
Next question. Is there a certain flavor you prefer? Discuss what kinds you like and dislike about what is already on the market.
Flavor as in what? Like
Blueberry.
just in anything? I guess flavor would really have to depend on the what kind of product we're working with, I guess. Like what's blueberry waffles, awesome. So that's a good flavor, you know what I'm saying? So it really just depends on the product, like I said. So let's just go on.
I agree. It depends on what product. Like chips. Everybody's got their favorite type of chips.
Sour cream and onion all the way. We're talking about seasoning. I always go with the top brand seasoning because seasoning will make chicken better and make steak better, depending on what you're using.
Depends on the item for me. I like barbecue flavored stuff on most of my things. Barbecue's right now.
There's a lot of good flavors out there. Tastes good, I'll eat it.
I don't really care about flavor, but when it comes to Kool-Aid, great.
Yeah, I like the extremely salty and the extremely sweet. I feel like it appeals more to my taste buds.
All right. When you look to purchase a product, how much consideration do you put on serving size? Discuss what your ideal serving size would be.
Can you repeat the question?
When you look to purchase a product, how much consideration do you put into serving size? Discuss what your ideal serving size would be.
I usually go by the serving size for each, like, my meals would be like, each portion of my meal is usually the size of my fist, so I usually just go by that. So, it's a good way to look at it.
I take no consideration of the serving size whatsoever.
I'm gonna have to agree with Ramsey over here on that.
Just depends on the item for me. What's the serving size?
I'm going to have to agree with those two.
That serving size has nothing to do with what I'm gonna buy.
I feel like you eat till you're not hungry anymore, and then when you become hungry again, you repeat. You eat until you're not hungry anymore.
like the shampoo bottle. Wash brings feet.
Next question. Do you typically purchase products based off of nutritional value or because you enjoy the taste? Is there a product out there that you believe meets both qualifications?
I go a lot based off of nutritional value, I guess. I'm mainly a health freak, so I don't buy unhealthy food, so it doesn't really matter to me.
It's a little bit of both. I'm more of a grab and go type of eater, so not really a lot of good healthy choices. Grab and go.
Yeah, I'm definitely more of a taste kind of guy. It doesn't really matter if it's healthy to me or not. And I don't think there's anything out there that's really tastes good and is healthy at the same time.
Well, I disagree with Patrick. There's a lot of food out there that tastes good and is healthy for you, and I like to stick with those kind of foods, like grilled chicken and whatnot.
I try and eat healthy, but it doesn't really work out because there's a lot of good foods out there that aren't healthy that taste really good.
Yeah, I agree with Sawyer, disagree with Patrick. There's plenty of food that tastes good and it's healthy for you, like chicken and fruit. So.
Yeah. Sun chips is a really good example of like a food that it's pretty good, and they're supposed to be very healthy for you.
No.
When you're at a grocery store and you see a new item, what is going to be the deciding factor in whether or not you purchase that item? Discuss what you would look for in making that decision.
I guess first of all, if I know that I like the product and will thoroughly enjoy eating it. So.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. When you're at the grocery store and you see a new item, what is going to be the deciding factor in whether or not you purchase that item? Discuss what you would look for in making that decision.
I tend to stick with the foods that I know I like, so I'm not real big on purchasing new items.
I mean, I definitely like to try something here every now and then. Mostly, I'll look at consumer reviews, see what other people think about the product before I go and dive in on it.
I like to switch it up every now and then, but I do have my certain things I stick to, and price always depends on what I'm going to get.
I like trying new foods, but the cheapest product is usually what we buy.
Yeah, I'm not big into trying new stuff, so probably wouldn't buy it unless somebody told me about it.
Yeah, when I see a new product, it's all about appearance to me. That's what I think about first. If it looks good to me, it's probably going to taste good, unless it's poisoned or. And then I look at price, but most of the appearance is what sells me.
All right. Before we end the discussion, is there anything else you would like to know about the way you would like to tell us about the way you select products? Is there a specific grocery store item that you would say is your favorite?
Definitely like Publix brand pizza. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
No, I have no specific.
Lunch meats, Publix lunch meat is absolutely amazing. They're on sandwiches and love it.
I'm a big fan of eggs. They're healthy for you, and they can go with a lot of things.
It doesn't matter to me.
Public sweet tea.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, I like everything. There's not really a specific food that I like. I definitely like seafood. Seafood up there on my list when I go to the grocery store, if I can afford it. But that's about it.
concludes this. Thank you all for being part of this discussion.
Thank you.